We appreciate help BlackPotionCrew.
Go beat up on the Bengals. We gotta put the work in.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Jags and the Bengals on Thursday night.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4.
Cut that spin. Almost to the 30.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
I see you, Landry.
On 1st and 10, Knight. That's to the veteran tight end, Carter Landry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Now, you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
To throw on 2nd down, Knight. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
Hush this crap.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense.
I knew I should have guessed.
When they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Davis. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Yep.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the
Jaguars
drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
We got to, bro.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Let's go. They didn't cut that shit with a 1 mile an hour.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Time to see the Bengals offense go to work. And leading them out, the #1 overall pick in the 2020 draft, Joe Burrow, now in his 2nd season out of LSU.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Come on, bro.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Come on.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The numbers for Mixon last week, 18 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that 1st down there and keep this one going.
We got to stall him, fellas. We got to stall him.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield.
Oh, man.
But it'll be 2nd down.
They're about to fail.
Now it's Burrow. There's the rookie from LSU. It's Jamar Chase. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 23. A good pickup there at 22. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And a short gain here down to the 22. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
We got a hold
play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. First carry now for Chris Evans. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Wasn't like it was much, but they were already there.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Baltimore couldn't have lost. More at it, but so y'all say y'all
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
They
come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready.
That's a little crowded interception. Picked up by Von Bell. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Should have got that sack.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
This one he stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I know he out there.
2nd and 2.
Y'all get a little tired.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
Come in.
Under a heavy rush and down he goes. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
A little bit better.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep is Philip Dorsett. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they
we aren't trying to do right
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Going deep here for Landry. And incomplete on the
come
deep
on, fella.
ball.
Come on. Y'all had the ball. I saw you. You're getting this win. That's all that matters.
Knight. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll get this up past the